Let's do this. All right, we got Tierna Davidson here, who played an excellent match over 90 minutes. If you have questions for T, please raise your hand virtually, and we will knock out a few before Megan comes. We are waiting for the questions. There they are. Jonathan Tannewald, go ahead.
Thank you, Aaron. Hi, Tierna. What was the mood in the locker room like at halftime, and what was it like post-game?
Yeah, I think the mood at halftime was, there are things that we see we can do better. There are spaces that are opening up that we just need to play. I think that something this team does very well is, even if not everything is dropping exactly how we want it to, we're still very good at picking each other up, telling each other the small things that we've done well, telling each other, what we could do better. But it was actually very collaborative at halftime. Everyone talking in little groups saying, I want the ball here, I want it at this time. And I think we saw some positive changes for the second half. I think after the game, the mood has been, real great fight to get back and get that first goal and get the tie. That's something that a position we haven't been in a while. So I think it was a very good challenge for us. And I think it's just getting better from there.
Thanks, JT. Let's go to Meg Linehan. If you have a question for T, just raise your hand. But Meg, you should, go ahead.
Tierna, just in terms of what you can actually take away from a game like this in terms of actually being down a goal and having to figure out how to problem solve your way out of it. It's not a situation that we frequently see from this team. So it seemed like reaction was kind of like, oh, this is going to teach us something about the U.S. Women's National Team ahead of the Olympics in a way that we might not have otherwise seen from some of these other games. So just early impressions of what maybe your takeaway is in terms of how that problem solving might have worked, might not have worked for you today.
Yeah, I think that we definitely were a bit delayed on some of our problem solving. I think that as we approach this summer, we'll get much sharper on solving problems quickly, not having to wait until halftime, not having to wait until we have long conversations about things, and being able to just really read each other much quicker and be very fluid. But, that all comes with more training and more games like this. So I think we're all very happy to have had this game and to have had this challenge, because it's something that we definitely need to see before we go into a tournament like the Olympics.
Perfect. And just one quick follow-up in terms of, I think France is going to be more of the same, right? Like this was a very specific 1-2 punch of games, but in terms of being able to take this game and then apply some lessons to France, is there something that's already been maybe discussed post-game on that front?
Nothing specific yet. I think just a general sense of being a little bit cleaner, making decisions faster, and then just having a really deadly final pass and finish.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks, Meg. This will be the last one for Tierna, unless anyone else raises their hand. We'll go to Jeff Carlo. Go ahead, Jeff.
Thanks, Aaron. Hi, Tierna. Just in terms of your personal performance, how do you think things went today? Because obviously the competition for places on this team is crazy intense.
Yeah, it was. I felt really lucky to be able to get this opportunity. I know it's very difficult to come across, especially as a center back. So I kind of wanted to make the most of it. It was interesting because Sweden decided they wanted to force to the left, so I ended up having a lot of the ball on the back line and was forced to play make. So I think that there were a couple of mistakes, but I think that I was able to play make from that position a bit, which I really enjoy doing. And I love working next to Becky because she is so communicative. And so I think that she did a really good job of keeping us together as a back line and keeping it as clean as possible. But, we still have many big steps to take, and we'll do it as a team. So that's what we hope to do in the coming days as we work up to France.
Thanks.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, T.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.